This is going to be my first BR draft since they added the new program a few days ago that has the flawless rewards, Johnny Cueto and Honus Wagner. In the comment section, if you get to this non-sellable pack, which one would you choose? For me, I think it's a no-brainer. I'm choosing Honus Wagner, but I really did like Johnny Cueto's WBC card last year, so I definitely want to try them both. But for a non-sellable card, I think I want a 99 Honus Wagner. Today, for the team that we're drafting and then playing some gameplay with, I'm only going to be drafting cards that I haven't used. Pedro Martinez, we can't get him. George Brett, unfortunately, we can't get him because we've used him, but I have not used Hunter Renfroe or Samuel right here. So I think for me, I'm going to choose the max power versus both sides, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a solid fielder as well out there in right field. That's a solid first choice for us. And let's see, I haven't used this Tommy Edman or Troy Gloss. Honestly, I haven't used anybody in this round. So, this is the, this is the program round. So probably this and the 2 rounds after this, 3 straight rounds will all be cards that I haven't used. So who do I want? I think I want to try out Brian Reynolds first, get that switch hitter in the outfield. And then this is also cards that I haven't used. This is one of the program rounds. And let's go ahead. Who do we want to do? Who are some of your favorite of the new program cards? I kind of want to try Duke Snyder for his power versus righties, but Austin Hayes is just a little bit more well-rounded. I think I'm going to choose Austin Hayes here. Kind of complete my outfield early on. And then a diamond round. Do we want a starter or a reliever? Who do I want in this final program round? Again, in the comments, if there are any of these cards that you really like from the program, let me know. I don't really know who to choose. Let's look at the pitch selections. I like Brad Hand. Chuck Morton looks okay. Tyler McGill. They all seem decent. I think I'm going to go with the lefty. Just get a diamond lefty in the pen. I hope I don't regret that. And I haven't used any of these cards either. These are all some of the new Team Affinity cards. I think the only Team Affinity 99 that I've used, and then Matt Olson is from the new event, but the only Team Affinity card I've used is Sandy Alcantara. So I think I'm going to go Matt Olson here. I'm not a big fan of DJ LeMahieu's swing in the past. I've loved Matt Olson's swing. That gets me a lefty in the lineup. I haven't used Chichi Gonzalez. I kind of want to just grab the starting pitcher in this round right here because I usually only use about 3 of my starters. Now a gold round. Haven't used Sandy. Haven't used Archie. I've used Arenado a little bit, not a ton, and then I haven't used CJ Abrams. So anybody except Arenado, CJ Abrams playing up versus righties. Archie Bradley could be solid for us in the bullpen. Let's do that. Let's get a righty in the bullpen. I don't normally choose a lot of gold relievers, but I don't mind choosing one right there. Haven't used Crawford, Mateo, Tyler Matzek. We haven't used them. So I'm looking for, if you guys see me looking at the cards, I'm looking for if they have a Diamond Dynasty tab. Because you can see right here, Jorge Mateo doesn't have one, so we haven't used them. But Tyler Matzek has one, but we haven't used him. That probably just means he was in my bullpen at some point, but never got used. And I like the pitch selection on Cole Irvin, but for a bronze, I kind of like Tyler Matzek's hits per 9 and break. But I like the pitch selection for the starter. We'll do that right there. Haven't used Jordan Montgomery, Bryce Terang, John Birdie. Haven't used him either. So I haven't used anybody in this round. So it's going to be my choice. Bryce Terang +6 versus righties. I don't know if I really want to choose a silver starter right here that's playing down with inside edge. And I might just take John Birdie for the speed. But, ooh, Bryce Terang's got good speed too. I guess let's go Bryce Terang. We might end up trying to replace him. We'll have to wait and see. Hogan Harris haven't used any of these cards. I'm not going to be too surprised in the bronze rounds if I haven't used any of them. 3 pitch selection. Hogan Harris has a cutter, which I like to see from a starter. Let's grab another starter. I'm okay with that. So we've definitely used Richard Blyer. Haven't used Logan O'Hoppe. Jake Berger, I've used him. And then Justin Steele, I've used him. So literally the only guy I haven't used, Logan O'Hoppe. We'll grab him right there. Gunnar Henderson, I've used him. Josh Young, have not used. Kenley Jansen, I have. Pablo Lopez, I have. So the only guy I haven't used, Josh Young, really good versus lefties. I might have to put him behind Matt Olson in my lineup. I think that would probably be the way to do it. Sean Manaea, I have not used. From Bear, I have not used. Kevin Ginkel, I have not used. I haven't used anybody in this round. And Kevin Ginkel, +12 on the hits per 9 is kind of huge for a reliever, another lefty reliever. Yeah, we'll grab him right there. Our final diamond round of the day. Shane Bieber, have not used. Jorge Lopez, Joe Nathan, I have not used anybody in this round. My final diamond round, I either want to use it on a reliever or a position player, and I think I want to use it on a position player. Let's grab this Javier Baez, 91 overall. Even though he's the lowest overall in the round, I like getting that diamond in my lineup. I've used Alec Thomas, have not used Torkelson or any of the other 3 in the round. So who do we want? I kind of like Ryan Weathers' pitch selection. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the rotation. Jalen Beeks, -2, 80 hits per 9 for a lefty reliever is not that bad. Let's get another lefty in the bullpen. Haven't used Yusei Kikuchi, Travis d'Arnaud, Xander Bogaerts, or George Springer. Haven't used anybody in this round. Xander Bogaerts +6 versus righties. Travis d'Arnaud +10 versus lefties. We could always replace Logan O'Hoppe at catcher if we wanted to with Travis d'Arnaud. That could actually be the move because d'Arnaud's not a bad fielding catcher, and +10 versus lefties is pretty solid. Xander Bogaerts would probably go in for Bryce Terang. Again, one of these guys could be our DH too. We still have that spot open right behind me. So I think I'm going to go Travis d'Arnaud. It's going to be interesting to see what the lineup looks like. Chris Martin, I've sadly used him, 27 ERA, but I think it could get down if I got some more experience with him. And then I have not used CJ Cron, Riley Green. So it's between these two. Riley Green +4 versus righties. CJ Cron, you know, nothing special from either of these guys. Might just grab Riley Green as a pinch hitter. We got a few silver rounds left, and we'll have to end up figuring out a lineup. I really hope I haven't used Charlie Blackmon. I have not used Paul Blackburn. Haven't used AJ Minter. I've used Anthony Rizzo, and I haven't used Chuck Nasty. So we get a superfractor. We get a supercharged in our lineup. I'm interested to see where I end up putting him because they actually gave him some fielding boosts as well. So that could be a great move for this team. That could work out really well. I have not used Hayward, Toro, Henry Davis, or Alek Manoah. I haven't used any of these guys. And I guess Alek Manoah is going to go in the rotation. Not sure how to feel about that. Jesus Luzardo, haven't used him. We haven't used Nate Lau. Sal Frelick haven't used. Haven't used anybody in this round. +10 versus righties for Nathaniel. First baseman. Does Matt Olson play anything else? No. So we can maybe get somebody in there as a DH, but I think we probably have that spot filled. I don't really like Jesus Luzardo's hits per 9. 65 hits per 9 scares me, even with the 99 velo for a starting pitcher. The control's not good on his pitches either. Man, I guess I'm going to go Nate Lau up to an 81 with inside edge, but I'm still not feeling great about that. Justin Verlander. I've used Posada, unfortunately. Chili Davis I've used. The 2 guys that I would really want in this round. So do I want Verlander as my final starter here in a gold round, or Steven Kwan that I probably wouldn't even end up using? I think we're going to go Verlander. I just don't really have a spot for Steven Kwan on this team. I'm hoping we end on the silver round. We got 4 bronze rounds, and probably going to have not used a ton of these cards. Mike Tauchman +13 versus righties. We could go 99 speed. I'm going to do that. I just grabbed 99 speed for the bench. I have not used Nick Anderson, Blake Taylor, Brian Hudson, or Ryan Stanek. Haven't used any of these guys. I'm going to go Ryan Stanek with his 90 hits per 9. A righty in the bullpen. Probably going to have not used most of these bronze cards. I have not played a ton of BR this year, and when I do, I'm typically not drafting bronze relievers. And I guess going to go with the highest hits per 9, but also a lefty. Get an 82 hits per 9 lefty in there. The reason I'm choosing hits per 9 is that what battles with the contact rating for hitters to make the PCI smaller. The higher the hits per 9, the smaller the PCI. The higher the contact, the bigger the PCI. And let's see. Haven't used Brock Burke. Haven't used Jeff Brigham. Caleb Ferguson I have used. So anybody but Caleb Ferguson, Jeff Brigham, or Jose. Oh, I like Jose's pitch selection, actually. Hopefully he will be my final righty. I want to get one more lefty in the pen. And I think I've probably used Caleb Thielbar. I've used Chad Green. Haven't used Caleb Thielbar. Okay, so we do get a lefty. And we're able to draft an entire team of cards that I have not used yet this year. I'm going to go ahead and make the lineup quick. And this is what I came up with. Supercharged Charlie Blackmon leading us off. The 99 Hunter Renfroe and Matt Olson. We got Brian Reynolds, Javi, Josh Young, Austin Hayes, Bryce Terang, Travis d'Arnaud. A lot of righties in the lineup. I don't know how to feel about this team. Haven't used any of the cards, so I don't know how I feel with them. And we're going to try to start off with 1-0 right now with this team. We're going to be the home team, so we pitch first. Verlander versus the Diamond, Eric Lauer. One pitch, and we already gave up the first base runner of the game. A little bit of weak contact, though. We're looking for a double play. And that's probably not going to be the double play. I'm just going to take the first sure out at first. We don't want Rod Carew to score. I hope this does not drop. Yordan Alvarez, the Lightning version, flies out for out number 2. And that's going to score a run, isn't it? I don't think Brian Reynolds is fast enough. No, off the wall for Candelario, 1-0, but it's BR. If I don't score 1 run, I'm probably going to lose anyways. And 1 run allowed in the first is not terrible. I want to try to get it back as soon as we can. Supercharged Chuck Nasty has a leadoff single. And we struck out with a 99? Oh, there's no way I'm going to strike out with back-to-back 99s. I had good timing on a changeup down the middle, and I just smashed the PCI below the zone. 3-2 to Matt Olson. At least we didn't strike out with him, but my 99s that we drafted, a strikeout and a double play, literally all 3 of my outs in the first inning. That's not going to happen in the second. We just got to try to get there, keeping the score 1-0. 1 batter, 1 out. Yeah, I can already tell the second's going to go way better than the first. And there we go. There's out number 2. Already way better than the first so far. And there we go. A 1-2-3 scoreless, base runnerless, top of the second inning. Now let's go ahead and score, at least tie the game. We've got some good hitters. Brian Reynolds, Javier Baez, both of them diamonds from this draft. I think we should easily tie the game here. I just need to focus a little bit more than we did in the first and have 0 strikeouts. There we go. Look at that. A perfect. Where was that in the first inning with my 99 overalls? Javier Baez with the perfect. Back-to-back perfects to start the second. And Josh Young with 3 perfects in a row now. In the second inning, a 3-run homer, 3-1, 3 outs away from being 1-0. No, it breaks up our perfect streak. It's also out number 1. But we get another base runner. I would love to score some more runs. We're almost back to the top of my lineup. Almost back to getting those 99s up again. Travis d'Arnaud, not the best swing. Out number 2, but Chuck Nasty supercharged. Our leadoff hitter is back around. 2 outs in the second. If he gets on, we get another 99 back up. Oh, we missed it. That's another swing today. Good timing on a pitch down the middle, and I just am moving my PCI down for no reason. We took the lead, 3 outs away from being 1-0 with this team, 10% of the way towards 10-0. Let's see if Brad Hand, I want to try out this card. Let's see if he can get the save. 1 pitch, 1 out for Mr. Hand. If there's a Brad Hand, I wonder if there's a Brad Feet anywhere. And there we go. We're 1-0 with this team, 10% of the way towards 10-0. Let's see if we can be 2-0. We're the home team against. We're pitching first. Alek Manoah facing Braxton Garrett. 1 pitch. Ooh, that's the Gold Glove Matt Olson. I thought he was going to easily make that dive and play. And Jimmy Rollins, I'm just going to go for the sure out. I don't think we would have had 99 speed at second, and that would have had 2 99 speedsters on base with nobody down. And we really just want to try to get out of this without allowing a run. He's stealing, but it's a foul ball. And we picked him off, didn't we? Yeah, we got him. Yeah, I don't think you can really take leadoff steps from second if the fielder's holding you on. So I'm glad that he took that leadoff step. I'm glad I put that shift on. And it's a scoreless, I guess a 1-2-3, top of the first. 1 pitch, 1 out with Chuck Nasty. I'm wasting these supercharged cards. I'm wasting these 99s. We got to do a little bit better at the plate. I'm glad we're 1-0, but I need the top of my lineup to be hitting if I want to go 10-0, as that's 2 pitches, 2 outs. And I need to be a little bit more gentle with my PCI. I'm just smashing it down. 3 pitch inning. That might be one of my worst innings of BR on the year. A supercharged Chuck Nasty up to 99, followed by 2 actual 99s. And it's 3 pitches, 3 outs. And at least we're pitching okay. We just got a strikeout to start the second. And the very next pitch, we get out number 2. And there we go. Back-to-back pitches, back-to-back outs. Easy breezy, beautiful top of the second. If we take the lead, we're 3 outs away from being 2-0. This is the part that started that perfect streak, that little hit streak last game. So I need this part of the lineup to come through again, as it's 4 pitches, 4 outs for me. Do I need to be a little bit more patient? Javi lines out, but that's a pretty good swing. 105 off the bats. Josh Young, let's try to keep his average at 1,000. And at least he had a strike on him, you know, but we are not making the pitcher use enough pitches. I haven't even had a base runner yet. We don't want to allow any runs here. We need to keep it scoreless so that we're a solo shot away from winning this game. In the bottom of the third, there's 1 pitch, 1 out for us. And then the very next pitch, Jorge Soler flies out. 2 pitches, 2 outs in the third. Neither of us are doing that great at the plate. And we strike out Perdomo. So on our way to the bottom of the third, if we can score 1 run, we'll be 2-0. And there's 1 run, the first batter in the third. And I get my first hit of the game. And it's literally a walk-off homer to win this game. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did. Feel free to subscribe for daily uploads. Maybe if there's other drafts you want to see. I'm still probably going to try to go 10-0. And if we get close to it, I'll probably make another video with this team as I'm going through that BR program. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you as always for watching. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.